Hello, I'm Nanette Saylor, and I'm here to share something special with you today. I woke up this morning, as I do every day, grateful for the chance to create a life I love. My days are full of joy. I share them with wonderful people. I do work that fills me up, and I honestly believe that what I do is making a difference in the world. Yet I remember a time not so long ago when I dreaded every moment. My journey toward wellness actually began a long time ago when there was a little voice in my head saying to me, life does not have to be so hard. But at that time, I had no idea what that meant. And I didn't realize that there was any way to do things any differently than what I've always known. And I certainly didn't know that it was me who was making it harder than it really needed to be. I thought I'd been moving in the right direction, but after a while it seemed like I was just going around in circles. I was overworked, I was overtired, I was overwhelmed, and frankly, I was just over it all. I had put aside my desires and my dreams almost unknowingly, and I was unhappy, lonely, and terribly, terribly lost. Thankfully, along the way, there had been some inspiring women in my life, and once in a while, I would actually listen when I was particularly vulnerable, I guess, to some of the things that they had to say. And in spite of myself, I began to grow and to learn a little bit at a time. Finally, I began to see so clearly that I held the power to change my life, and that maybe, just maybe, if some of these other women could do it, I could do it too. So I gathered up all the self-improvement stuff I had, and I started to move forward, one baby step at a time. But I didn't have a roadmap. There were so many disconnected pieces, and it was just hard. And since I believed for so long that I couldn't possibly let anybody see that this confident, cool person they'd known was really a terrible mess, my journey to wellness was very, very slow. Much slower than it needed to be. In fact, it took me 10 long years to get to the place where I am now. Today, I have a simple self-care practice that supports me. I call it my 12 baby steps. And that practice supports me to create this new, almost effortless life that's full of love, faith, and hope, and where I actually believe in the power of limitless possibilities. And it's that promise, the promise of that vision, that I'm sharing with you today. So if you've heard enough already, and you're ready to go and grab this chance to commit to change, to begin to do things differently, please go right ahead, fill in the boxes to the right, put in your name and your email, press the download button, and you'll receive instantly my no-cost audio e-course called 12 Baby Steps, the foundation formula to creating more clarity, serenity, and success. And it's free, no obligation. But if you're not quite ready, if you haven't heard enough yet, please keep listening as I tell the rest of the story. I know the promise of newfound joy is true because I live it. Every day I take simple, deliberate steps that lead me in the direction of my dreams. And these are dreams that I never knew I had just a few short years ago. I now approach life's challenges with courage and with determination. I transform my fears and doubts into newfound strength, confident that I can and I will succeed. There's a sense of clarity and serenity in my world that I never thought was possible. And I know too that the greatest lesson I've learned is that I couldn't and I can't do it alone. I've learned that the only way to keep life from being so hard is to actually reach out, to ask and to accept the help from people out there who are willing to give it. And I don't want you to wait another moment to bring peace back into your life. That's why I am making the 12 Baby Steps program available to you in this 7-part no-cost audio e-series. When I finally opened up and reached out for the support that was available to me, dramatic changes occurred for me. When a gentle guide gave me the confidence to listen to my own voice, I took all these disconnected tools and I put them together in a program that worked for me. And it's that program that I'm sharing with you now. I learned to breathe, to relax in the moment, to quiet the noise in my head, to clear my clutter, and to listen to my intuition. And when I felt weak and uncertain, my coach was there to give me strength. And people started to notice, and they started to ask, what are you doing to feel so good? And I'd say, baby steps. And they'd say, but how is it that you're so calm? And I'd say, baby steps. I grew comfortable identifying my needs, facing my fears, reaching out for support, telling my story, and celebrating my successes. I made time to take care of myself. With each new step, I got clearer about what a life I love might look like, and I began to actually experience the power of creating my desires. I know you have that power too. We all do. And I know it's not that hard to do. I believe that I've been given this gift as a chance to share my story so you can learn from my lessons too. And I believe that you are here today because you were intended to hear this message. What you do with it is up to you. 12 Baby Steps is simply a foundational outline. It's a system that allows you to customize a program that's going to work for you. Not because I tell you to do it, but because it feels good, it fits into your schedule, and it works as you would like it to work. I'm not particularly disciplined by nature, and most of the programs out there were not flexible at all. There was no way that I was going to fit all their pieces into creating a new life for me. And I'm a creative being, and that energy is really important to me. And I don't like living by other people's rules. So I designed this self-care practice so it can be easily integrated into anyone's life. Notice I've been using the term practice, a self-care practice. You see, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. Just because I say I'm undisciplined doesn't mean I don't have to work at maintaining my state of being. On the contrary, living in a new way does take practice. But the difference is that my foundational formula allows you to do it in little bitty baby steps. Before I knew it, I had a complete system that was helping me to move forward in my life. It takes very little time, fits right into my schedule, doesn't have to be the same every day, and I can ramp it up when I feel like I need a little extra support. It's that system, that practice, that has grown into the program that I'm sharing with you today. Here on this page, the audio e-course, the 12 Baby Step Foundation Formula for creating more clarity, serenity, and success, is my gift to you with gratitude. Make claiming this gift your first baby step. Open yourself up to the possibility that your life can be different. Allow yourself to be supported in the gentlest of ways. Simply enter your name and email in the boxes on the right. Click the Download Now button and you'll be delivered instantly the audio e-course series. There's no cost, no obligation. It's simple. It's free. You can opt out at any time. no strings attached. I encourage you to join me on this miraculous journey. I am waiting to hear all about your successes. I wish for you everything you dream and more. So I ask you, will you take just one baby step today?